Hello everyone and welcome to Odds Market. The Bundesliga rages on. Bayern Munich won the title last weekend by beating Mainz 4-1, total thrashing, so that's all done and dusted. But there's still plenty left to play for. Teams battling it out for the runner-up spot, everyone's scrapping to finish in the top four, and there's a really intriguing relegation battle on our hands as well. So lots of value to be had this coming weekend. Starting with Wolfsburg v Augsburg. Bruno Labbadia's team leapfrogged Mainz in the table by beating Freiburg 2-0 last weekend. That did their survival chances the world of good. Wolfsburg, Freiburg and Mainz are locked in this three-way tussle. One of them's going to finish 16th and go into a promotion relegation playoff game against the team that finishes third in the Bundesliga too. So neither of them want that to happen. And Wolfsburg are doing well. They've taken 4 points from their last two games. So they should be feeling pretty confident of their chances of getting out of trouble. They're 11-10 or 21-20 with various different bookmakers to win this one. That does look quite attractive because Augsburg have nothing left to play for, and that could tempt punters. But I imagine it's going to be a tense, low-scoring game. Under 2.5 goals also appeals at 37-50 with the likes of Marathon Bet. That is 1.74, which looks like a good set of odds. Bayer Leverkusen play Eintracht Frankfurt. These teams are 4th and 5th in the table, and they're vying for a Champions League spot, so plenty at stake here, and it should be a really good game. Frankfurt have been really fun to watch of late. They take plenty of risks, they've been scoring a lot of goals, but they've also been conceding regularly. Leverkusen, they're not particularly good at home, but they are in decent form at the moment. They played really well to beat RB Leipzig last time out. Leon Bailey, Julian Brandt and Kevin Volland all combined really well. So I think the 5-6 that you can get on a home win does look attractive. Eintracht Frankfurt are a bit inconsistent and Leverkusen have a very good recent record against them. So home advantage could swing it in Leverkusen's favour. 5-6 looks good. Although some people might be more tempted by the draw, which is 11-4 with various bookmakers like William Hill and Sky Bet. That's 3.75. That's also a pretty good set of odds when you consider that Eintracht Frankfurt are pretty good on the road and Bayer Leverkusen don't have the best of home records, but I still prefer 1.83 on a Leverkusen win in this one. Bayern Munich play Borussia Mönchengladbach. There's no real need for them to pick up any more points. They've wrapped up the title, done and dusted. They've got other competitions to focus on. They're not really going to want to risk anybody getting injured because they're still going for it on other fronts. That could provide an opportunity for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Dieter Hecking's men are 8th in the table, and if they can get up to 6th or even perhaps 7th, they'll get a Europa League spot for next season. So there is still plenty at stake for them, and motivation is never really a problem for German teams when they come up against Bayern Munich. So I think they'll approach this game with the right level of intensity. They're unbeaten in their last 3 games, and I feel like they can get a result here. Or, if they do lose, it'll only be by a goal or two. So, Borussia Mönchengladbach plus 1.75 Asian handicap looks hugely appealing to me at 6-7 with 10bet and 188bet and 11-13 with 888 Sport and Unibet. Bayern Munich will be tired and coming off an important Champions League clash, so I think they might not steamroll a Borussia Mönchengladbach in the way that they have been killing some teams. Finally, the biggest game of the weekend. 2 fierce rivals, Schalke versus Dortmund. They hate each other and they're vying for second place in the table. Schalke had a decent lead, but they slipped up last weekend, lost 3-2 in really unexpected fashion against the bottom club, Hamburg. That's got to have knocked their confidence a little bit. Meanwhile, Dortmund beat Stuttgart 3-0. Christian Pulisic and Michy Batshuayi were really running riot, and they moved within a point of Schalke. So whoever wins this one will have a real advantage in the race to finish second, and Dortmund must really fancy their chances chances. All of the action is currently going on them, and you can get 17 to 10, which is 2.7, with bookmakers like Betway and Sporting Bet and various others. However, the last 4 meetings between these sides have finished in a draw, so that looks tempting at 23 to 10 with the likes of Ladbrokes and Bet365. Or you could go Dortmund draw no bet, even money on that, 2.0, covers you for both of them. You'd certainly be going with the punters in that one. I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you found that useful to choose some winners in the Bundesliga this weekend. Please keep tuning in to our Odds Market channel. We're covering all the major leagues throughout the season, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks very much.